Welcome back, guys, to Rangeland RV's 2022 virtual RV show. Mark is actually still sleeping. He's still shocked on the promos and the pricing that we have going on for this weekend. So I brought in one of Rangeland's finest, Lucas.
Hi there.
Lucas, we're going to be going over some exciting floor plans in this segment. What are we going to be looking at?
So today in this segment now, we're going to be looking at still some smaller, lightweight bunk models. One model here is going to be out of the Wolf Pup lineup, another from our Geopro, and another bunk model from our Nobo. All these ones don't have a slide, but they're still really great options for small trucks, light SUVs, all that sort of stuff. Great family trailers.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright guys, so we're going to start here with the Wolf Pup 16 BHS, the all-new 2022. So this coach comes in at a full length of 21 feet 9 inches from hitch to bumper, and you're going to be sitting in about 16 feet of livable space. This floor plan actually features a front queen bed with a dinette and single over single bunk in the back with a pack and play door and a bathroom. Lucas, why don't you take us through some exciting features on the Wolf Pup?
Sure. Why don't we just start at the front of the coach and work our way around so we can kind of cover all the bases. So here on the Wolf Pup, we're going to start at the front. It's going to be your standard manual tongue crank jack. Comes fitted with a propane tank as well. Over here, you'll find yourselves your massive storage space here underneath your queen bed inside. So lots of storage space for all your outside stuff, camping chairs, all that sort of stuff. You see here as well, we have our nice power awning as well to keep you guys covered from rain or too much sun on those, sunny weekends, everything like that. You'll see here as we go by here, really nice solid step entrance with adjustable legs. So if you're ever out on some uneven ground, you're able to adjust those legs accordingly and always have solid steps. Thanks, Mitch. Yeah. Here along too as well, you'll see the outside Wolf Pup kitchen. It's a great little outside fridge for any of your outside drinks, beers, pops for the kids, whatever it is. And then as we go along here too, you'll see our outside marine grade speakers as well. Bluetooth capable radio inside, 2 zones. You can play it inside and outside or both. Either way, lots of music for on the weekends. As well as you can see underneath the awning here, a really awesome LED strip light. So gonna keep your camp light or your camp all lit up whenever you guys are out sitting out by the fire still past the dark, right?
So one of the exciting features I was going to touch on, Lucas, as well, is that you do have the capability to actually download the app on your phone, the One Control app, and you can control your lights and your awning with that app as well. Now, if this trailer had a slide, you could also control it. However, this floor plan doesn't offer a slide inside of it, so that is definitely an awesome feature as well. Lucas, can you tell us?
Yeah, so this is actually, I was going to touch on that next year too. As you can see, this trailer here comes with the adventure package. So what comes with that is you have an additional 2-inch block spacer behind the tire here, so you get 2 inches more ground clearance, as well as this more aggressive off-road tire. It's going to give you a nice alloy rim there, an additional inch of clearance there, so you're going to get about 3 inches more clearance than a standard travel trailer. So again, if you do any sort of off-grid camping, crown land camping, you're going to have a lot of clearance underneath your trailer here.
And then with that adventure package, they also like to actually finish it off with just that nice checker plate going around on
Tucks the bottoms off your wall, yeah.
So now, Lucas, I'm just curious, that latch right there, is that for kids?
Yeah, usually. No, it's actually really for all your furry friends, your pets. You don't want them running off, and when you guys are sitting around, you don't have to pay too much attention to them. You can tie them right to your trailer.
Awesome. Yeah. We're going to work our way to the back of the coach, go over a couple things that they've added to this year's current model.
This is an awesome feature up here. Backup camera. Whether you're new to pulling RVs or if you've been doing it for years, I'm sure everyone can agree having a camera behind you is always really nice.
Yeah. And then another touch that they've added as well is an additional brake light, just so that any vehicles that are a little bit higher up off the ground, sometimes when they're this low, there's trouble seeing them, so they've added an additional brake light just for additional safety, so you know that when you're braking, the person behind you can actually see it as well. It gives them lots of warning. So
should we go check out the inside?
Let's work our way on to the inside. Now before we jump in, I'll just quickly go over it. We did go over it in the last little segment, but the Wolf Pup is more of a traditionally built trailer. The last one we looked at was a black label package, so this is a limited package on this coach. So that's going to give you the aluminum siding on the exterior. Still same quality and construction, your 12-inch on center wooden stud construction with a 5/8 tongue groove plywood on your floor, so it's super strong. Essentially, when you're going 12-inch on center wood construction, as most comparables are 16-inch on center in the market, you're actually getting 20% more studs in the structure on this coach, so it's definitely a lot stronger. All right. So, as soon as you enter in here, just to your right hand side, you're going to see that you do have an east-west RV queen bed.
Significant storage space here too as well. You have interior access into this storage space here as well as from the outside. So maybe it's raining outside, you don't want to go outside to grab something out here, you still have some immediate access.
USB charge ports right beside the bed, as well as regular plugs. Those regular plugs will work if you're plugged in at the campsite to 30 amp service or plugged into 110. This coach does come equipped with a ton of options. As I said before, the one thing that I really love about the Cherokee family is that when you're purchasing a Cherokee, not only are you getting massive quality in a trailer, but you're also getting so much bang for your buck. It's not even funny. Like, there is so many options on this coach that you will not find in this category and price point in the market for what you're going to pay and get in this coach.
It's definitely a smaller trailer, but it's definitely fully loaded. Like I say, even above our heads here, a full 13,500 BTU AC unit, so they're not shorting you on AC units or anything like that. None of those wall-mounted ones that really don't put out a ton of cold air or anything like that. So if you're out in the summer, you're going to be cool enough. You do still have a full-size furnace down here too as well. How many BTUs is that again? I think 20,000?
It's a 20,000
BTU furnace as well. Yep. So yeah, again, you guys are, like, say, if you go out camping and maybe some of those shoulder seasons, the early springs, late falls that get a little chilly, you'll be plenty warm down there.
Oh, who's that? It's Chester the chicken. I don't know how he got in there.
I don't know either, man. This guy's been, we might see him a few more times this weekend.
All right, this is one of Rangeland's mascots, Chester the chicken. I'll put him back in there for the time being. Another thing I was going to say, guys, is that they do an awesome job with, they put a giant undermounted stainless steel sink. This sink is so big you can put a pot or a pan in there. You can actually get it in there and clean with it. Now, as you've seen in the Black Label package, they did have a solid surface Corian countertop. These guys are equipped with a full wrap press membrane board, so they're not, when you're comparing it to a lot of the comparables out there, a lot of the comparables will have the T-mold around there. That tends to start peeling off even within your first season. You get too much water in there. That's not going to be the problem with this coach. Right beside your sink, you are also going to have your soap dispenser or hand sanitizer dispenser, whichever one you want to put in there. You have storage right above and below the coach. Now, this decor, they brought it in early 2021. They call it an espresso color. So it's espresso cabinetry, but it is a solid wood cabinetry. So they're definitely well made, more of a almost like a residential grade type of cabinets. 2-burner stovetop right here, and then equipped with a microwave as well. So
one of my favorite features as we're getting closer through the kitchen here is this 12-volt fridge, 11 cubic foot, tons of storage in the freezer space, the interior of the fridge. Most other fridges are going to be, 8 cubic feet or so. So you're getting a ton more storage. So especially if you're taking the whole family out, you got to bring a lot of food, a lot of snacks. Frozen goods are going to have to be stored as well. So you have a ton of storage space in this fridge for that.
So touching on that, as Lucas was mentioning, it is a 12-volt fridge, so it does run specifically only on 12 volts. But they do come equipped with what's called a juice pack. So you will have a 50-watt solar panel installed on the roof, just dedicated for that as well. If you are the type of dry camper, or if you're the type of camper that likes to do dry camping, or you like to do boondocking or off-road, we've always suggested adding an additional solar panel and go into 2 6-volt batteries, and then you'll be rocking and rolling. So just over here as well, sorry, I was going to say, Lucas, with the juice package, you also get a battery voltage meter. It's going to show you what your battery is charged at all times.
And I was just was going to point here at the radio here. As you can see, you still have full Bluetooth capability. This is a radio that plays inside and outside as well. And if actually you look throughout the roof here as well, you'll see a 6-inch sub built up into the roof for some additional sound quality. So you're not going to lose any sound quality when you guys are out having fun listening to music on the weekend.
I mean, if the beat's all right, I'll dance all night. So, single over single bunks here, and then you have your pack and play door right here. This bunk actually lifts up, and we should have actually shown you that on the other side, but we'll get another view of that afterwards. But this guy flips up. You guys can put lawn chairs in there, coolers, bikes, kids' bikes, whatever you need to tow and bring to the campsite with you. All right, Lucas, why don't you just take us through the things that are inside the bathroom?
For sure. So you'll see inside the bathroom here, you have your standard shower. Right in there too, you'll see your molded plastic sink there along the side wall there too as well, so you can wash your hands after using the washroom. As well as in there, you're gonna have a foot flush toilet, and up on the roof there, you're still gonna have a ventilation fan there. So not too much in the bathroom going on there. I mean, not much to be said in there. We got a full-size shower, a bathtub still, even if you have little ones you need to wash up with, a toilet, a sink, and some ventilation fans. So
that's right. The last thing I'll touch on before we move on to the next coach is when I was talking about that juice pack option, the other thing that you do get equipped on this coach is going to be a battery disconnect, which is located right underneath the fridge. And the massive advantage of having that battery disconnect is that when you go to store your trailer after you're finished with your weekend camping trip, you can turn that off. It'll stop it'll stop anything from the coach drawing off of the battery, so it completely disconnects the power. Therefore, when you come back, you still have a semi-charged battery instead of a dead battery when you go to pick it up for your next camping trip.
Definitely.
So, awesome. All right, well, we'll meet you guys over at the Geopro. Okay, so we're here in front of the all-new 2022 Rockwood Geopro 19BH. This is definitely a home run of a floor plan for the Geopro lineup. It has done really, really well. A lot of people absolutely love it. When it first came out, I mean, you couldn't even get your hands on one.
No.
This floor plan features a front queen bed with a dinette, opposing kitchen on the opposite side, single over single bunks in the back with a pack and play door underneath, and then a bathroom in the back. So one of the amazing things about the Rockwood product is not only are they one of the #1 selling brands in North America in the trailer industry, but the unique way of how they build their trailers is what has carried them to give them that reputation. And when you purchase a Rockwood, you're definitely buying a quality unit that will last your family a very, very long time. So how they actually build these coaches is it's all 12-inch on center aluminum stud construction with block foam insulation and then a vacuum bonded wall. So what that basically means in a nutshell essentially is when they build that wall, they take the wall, they put it in a vacuum bag under 3,000 pounds of pressure, they vacuum seal it, and then they run it through a laminator. So the chance of water damage is pretty highly unlikely, to be honest. Right? The other thing too is they build this coach on a torsion axle system. It does have a tire pressure monitor system as well on there.
Really sharp alloy rim too.
Right. One of the massive advantages of having a torsion axle, especially if you like to go to those off the beaten path places, is that you're going to get independent suspension on each one of those wheels. So it's going to allow you to have a nicer toe on the coach, and it's a lot easier on your vehicle.
Yeah.
This coach comes in at a full length of 20 feet.
20 feet 8 inches.
20 feet 8 inches from hitch to bumper.
Overall dry weight 3,200 pounds. You have a gross weight of about 4,400 pounds. So really towable for any smaller trucks, you know, light SUVs, everything like that. It's a very towable trailer for, you don't necessarily have to upgrade your vehicle to a pickup truck to tow this trailer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lucas, why don't you take us through a couple of the awesome features that Rockwood has on their Geopros?
Should we start at the front again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's come to the front of the trailer again. So some of the really awesome features that's going to be coming on this Geopro G19. We'll start with the power tongue jack. It's always so much nicer hitching on and hitching off having an electric jack here too. So really nice feature. You do always have your manual override if you ever find yourself stranded without power, so you'll never be stranded with this unit. You still get dual propane tanks. Most of the smaller trailers you don't get dual tanks, so it's again another detail that they put in here just to help you guys get out camping for a little bit longer. You even have a really nice docking switch here. You can see the nice light on the front, so if you're ever hitching on in the nighttime, you still have a really nice light source to help you get lined up.
It looks super sharp.
And it does really look super sharp. Automotive grade front window here, one piece molded front fiberglass cap, so this overlaps all your roof seals, everything like that. You're much less likely to ever get any water damage from any of those seals leaking or failing on you.
And I get a lot of questions, you know, from my clients. Hey Mitch, you know, that looks super sharp, that windshield in the front, but what are the chances that I'm going to pick up a rock, get it smashed? Well, the nice part about that is that it is an automotive glass, so that if you did get a rock chip in there, you can fill it just like you can your windshield. But secondly too, we have an amazing 3M that we can put over top of it to prevent that will give it lots more longevity and protect it as well.
Another feature on the front here I like to point out too is this really awesome checker plate zone here. So all obviously the rocks and dirts when you guys are going on those dirt roads at your campsites, it's obviously going to be an impact on your trailer here. So this is going to protect all the structure of your trailer, going to maintain its long-term structural integrity. But yeah, why don't we keep coming around here? Like I say, these Geopros are loaded with features, so we could probably talk about this all day. But one awesome feature here too as well, this trailer already does come standard with a 190 watt solar panel, but this is a side option here, so maybe if you have a flex panel or a fold-out panel, it's as easy as plugging it in here. It's already prepped, just goes straight to your battery, so really awesome there. You'll even see here too, right next to it, super big pass-through storage, so that passes all the way through there, very well lit up. Yeah, it's great for stowing all your camping needs. Right here on the door here too, you'll see magnetic latches here too as well. So on these ones here, you don't have those plastic ones that can eventually break off from wear, everything like that. So solid door entrance there.
Awesome.
Yeah, and again, as we go here, you'll see full spanning electric awning here too, with a nice LED light strip underneath. Keep your campsite all lit up at night.
That's one thing that Rockwood has always amazed me. That's always amazed me that Rockwood has done, is they always make sure that you have a giant awning that pretty much utilizes the majority of the length of the actual trailer.
Yeah. This is a feature I really like here.
Yes.
So, Mitch, would you mind explaining a little bit of this? Because have you ever locked your keys in your vehicle? It can happen with your trailer.
That's right. What it is here is it's a digital touchpad that you can set to your own code, so that in the event you did lock your keys in the trailer, you went out for a hike, you closed the door and it was locked, you can definitely get in just by entering the code. It's also awesome for kids, because we all know you give your kids your keys, you'll never see them again. So the kids will have the password and they can get in and out with that. The other thing too is these doors are sitting on what I like to call a friction hinge, right? So they're good up to about a 30-kilometer wind. Massive advantage though is that your wife can no longer yell at you or slam the door.
Soft close.
Slam the door on you to prove her point.
Yep. On the other side of the screen here too, you'll see the really nice shade here that you can pull down. So if you guys are out and it's really sunny out at night, you guys still need a good sleep, you can still bring this down or open it up during the day for just some additional sunlight inside the trailer.
Right. And equipped again like you'd seen before, your step above solid steps. These are definitely a lot more sturdier than your traditional travel trailer step. They do fold right up into the coach, so they're not sitting in the elements of the winter over the year. You're not going to have to repaint them or WD-40 them like crazy.
They won't rust. Yeah.
Other nice advantage too is they do have adjustable stairs, as you can see right here, so you can adjust the height to your wherever you're going, right? And then if it's uneven ground, you can sit nice and even. So I'm just going to pull these back out here. It's as simple as that, and then they sit back down.
Nice oversized grab handle to get inside too as well. You know, maybe after a few glasses of wine, you need to get back in.
Right, make sure you can hold on. Yeah. Frameless tinted windows, definitely a nice touch. It really makes the GeoPro look super, super sharp. What is this?
That is the really awesome flat top cast iron grill that's going to be coming with this trailer. So you have yourself a quick connect liquid propane connection down here, and that just feeds off the tanks off the front. So you don't have to bring out any additional fuel. It all just mounts along this nice rail here. You have a nice tabletop to sit next to your grill. I've heard these are nothing but amazing for making pancakes, bacon, eggs. They're the best.
Everybody loves them. Rockwood has always been known to give actually a barbecue for many, many, many years. And then they switched over, I want to say roughly 2019 actually. They switched over these cast iron griddles, and the feedback from the consumer has been amazing. And like you had said, there's nothing that you couldn't do on here. I mean, I don't know if I put a steak on there. That might be a sin here in Alberta. But
you ever heard of cast iron stewed steak? They're good. You can do it. They're good.
Awesome. Why don't we work our way to the back and then around the coach.
So this is one awesome feature I'd like to point out here too. So this is your black tank flush port here. So this feeds right to your black tank. So this is recommended to flush out your black tank. Getting that buildup, it really cleans it out. One of the hardest things on a black tank is buildup that hasn't been addressed. So this is a great way to maintain your black tank. Yeah. So yeah, really awesome feature there.
Ladder right here. This will indicate that it is a 100% walkable roof. So you can go up there, check your caulking, check your seals, make sure that everything's good for your yearly maintenance. And
yeah, backup camera prep too as well. So again, if you want to add an additional backup camera for yourself, you're already mounted there. All you have to do is get the camera and put it on.
Yep. Okay. We'll take you over here to the back of the coach. It's one of my favorite features. If you have younger kids, you know that you're going to end up bringing a whole bunch of stuff that they're definitely not going to use, but you at least have the room now with this pack and play door system to actually store a whole bunch of stuff. So you can put their bikes in there, you can put coolers, you can put lawn chairs.
Simple latch up
whatever
here.
You'd like.
That's not working. Then it comes down nice and easy. Excuse me. Does it? There we go. So yeah, perfect. Back to bedtime.
Awesome. And then we'll just take you just through the back. We might as well, because we're working our way back around. Outside shower equipped on this coach. You have all your hookups here, and then you do have your 6-gallon quick recovery gas electric hot water tank.
Yeah, if you have full power, those electric elements will save you a ton of propane by heating your water with.
All right. Well, Lucas, should we take them inside to the 19BH?
Yeah, you betcha.
All right.
Touch over the front here first. So as we come inside here, you're going to find your whole main control panel right here. So this will be where you can turn on your hot water tank, your tank heaters, your water pump, your awning button here, as well as a lot of your main light switches, as well as all of your gauges there and dials for checking on your tank levels, battery levels, all that sort of stuff. So nice and convenient location there as you come inside. And as you look over here too as well, at the front here, you'll see the nice big queen bed here at the front. Nice view at the window at the front. You still have a blind to pull that down too as well. A few features in the front zone here. You'll see this really awesome, power connection zone here. So it does fold down and flush like there as well. So if you have maybe some drinks or something like that at night, you obviously don't want that up. But either way, you have some USB ports, some other 110 volt plugins there too, and it just simply folds up like that nicely.
Did you touch on the fact that it does have 12 volt heat pads on all the tanks?
I have not touched on that yet.
There you go.
Yeah, that is one of the benefits to owning a GeoPro, is that it is a much more quality built trailer. The insulation value is much higher. And it does come, like you had said, pre-equipped with 12 volt heat tanks. So if, tank heaters. So if you are out again in those shoulder seasons, early spring, late fall, dips below 0 at night, just turn on those tank heaters. You never have to worry about freezing up your tanks or anything like that. So a lot more security when you guys are out in some colder season camping.
That's correct. I'm just gonna check one thing back here, just to see. Okay. just wanted to check and see. There was a time when Rockwood did have and provide a heated mattress, but they have gone through a few changes over the last couple of years. So just wanted to check and see. But
high quality mattress nonetheless.
Right.
Your full entertainment zone is over here too as well, with a nice adjusting TV mount. So once you get a TV set up in here, you're not just having to watch it in bed here. It does come out and adjust accordingly. So maybe you guys are sitting at the dinette watching a movie if it's a rainy day. As well as up here, you'll see the radio. So this is a two-zone radio again, so you can play it inside, outside, both. All marine grade speakers on the exterior. So like I say, there'll never be a lack of entertainment when you're out camping. As well as your Wi-Fi Ranger finder there too as well. So Mitch, maybe you could touch on that a little bit here.
The Wi-Fi Ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Wi-Fi Ranger is definitely a massive advantage if you do require internet access. Maybe you're working from home. A lot of people are doing that nowadays. You do have the capability to take that Wi-Fi booster and you can hook up to a internet connection at a campsite, or you do have the capability to take a SIM card and put it in there and have your own data plan, so you can take the internet anywhere you go off the grid. So
the options are crazy in these trailers.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll take you through a few parts back here of this floor plan, but over here to my left is going to be the dinette area. Now there is a button down here that I'll get you to check. What that is that's actually your 1,000-watt inverter, and that's going to give you the capability, to take the power over from DC to AC, so that you can use your plug-in ports and use anything up to about 1,000 watts, essentially. Small blow dryer, little coffee maker, those types of things.
I believe you'd be able to identify it by like this plug-in here, hey, with the GFCI. The bigger plugins there would be the ones directly to your... Yeah, so not every single one, but there's designated ones already installed. Yeah,
because typically if you were dry camping and you weren't plugged in, you couldn't use those. They don't run off of the battery.
Correct.
So dinette area, so you can sit, enjoy a meal. It does also fold down into an additional sleeping space, so it is good for families that have 3 kids or a family of 5.
Lots of additional storage underneath each dinette booth here.
Right.
So you have some more there, as well as some additional storage over here, excuse me, underneath your queen bed here at the front. Nice soft closing hinges there, really high quality cabinetry in these Rockwoods.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to point out is Rockwood has always done an amazing job taking basically the comforts of home, bringing it right to the campsite. You can see the solid wood cabinetry, everything is modern, it looks gorgeous. They do such a great job. You're going to have your stainless steel sink right here. It does come with a stainless steel rack as well, so you can put your dishes on there, let them dry. You can sit your plates in between, and then you're going to have a bunch of storage in this kitchen area, so that you can put all your utensils and all your additional stuff for cutlery, anything you're going to use, and then some more storage just up above here. They do give you a 3-burner Suburban stove top with a tempered glass cover as well, so you can cook more than one thing at one time.
Yeah, lots of cooking surface in here.
Generous space for that.
What's that up on the cabinet there?
This guy right here?
Yeah.
This is actually a solar panel controller. So it's going to let you know what it's charging your battery at.
Oh, cool. That's handy that it's already pre-installed for you. I guess that is the benefits of coming with the 190-watt inverter,
That's
everything
correct.
like that. Yeah. Ready to go.
Right. I'm going to switch your spots, and I'll take you back through here. So to your right hand side, you're going to see the single over single bunks. They have the teddy bear mattresses. They're definitely a lot cushionier. I don't even know if
Cushier?
Cushier, thank you. That didn't sound right to me, but cushier. That's right? Awesome. They are more comfortable. They're a lot warmer. They're just nicer in general for your kids to sleep on. And it does have a detachable ladder so the kids can get up there in and out. Now, right there to the left, as you can see, is going to be your 12-volt fridge. And Lucas, why don't you take us through some of the advantages of having the 12-volt fridge?
So the 12-volt fridge in general is going to give you more storage space on the interior. A lot of the gas electric ones there, they have to actually account for a lot of the plumbing that requires it to run off gas. So with these ones here, you do just get some more storage space. And that also being instead of this trailer already coming equipped with a 190-watt solar panel, inverter, everything like that, because this is a true electric fridge. So you're going to need to always have some electric generation coming from it. So the fact that they've already thought of that bigger solar panel, I doubt you'd ever have an issue with this fridge. Like, really, you're not going to be burning any propane ever on this fridge. It's all going to be off of your battery system. But again, Rockwood sets you up for success with a 190-watt panel from factory. So
yeah,
again, much more efficient.
Awesome. We'll just take you last but not least into the bathroom area. I'll grab that ladder right there.
Beautiful bathroom in here. You're going to see in there a nice porcelain toilet, some overhead storage next to where you could hang up your toothpaste or your toothbrushes, excuse me. Some overhead storage, a nice size shower back there, still with a tub. So maybe if you have a little one that still needs to be bathed, that's not a problem. A really awesome feature in this trailer too, as well. You'll see this is called the water miser system right down here. You'll see this blue elbow and this valve on this side here. So what that really does, and the benefit to that truly is, it's like when you're at home and you're waiting to warm up the shower before you go inside and you let the water run and run and run. So when you're in a travel trailer, you have a limited amount of water. So you don't want to be wasting that, letting it warm up. So you just simply flip the valve on this side. It loops it back through the hot water system. And actually when it's up to a temperature, this will change colors. So that's when you know your water's warm. You can then switch that valve back, and then you're going to have hot water in here without wasting any going into your gray tank waiting for it to warm up.
That's right.
Incredibly spacious shower here too, as well, with your nice what's what I'm looking for on the roof there, your nice sunlight there, giving you some extra head space as well. And then if you look at the top here, this is going to be your max air vent fan. So these are a very high drawing fan. Once you turn them on, they can really pull a lot of air through, so you're never going to get a lot of humidity buildup in here or anything like that.
Just be careful, because that thing can suck out 900 cubic square feet of hot air out of this coach in under 1 minute. So
yeah, I've even heard of people using that over their AC if it's not too hot out, just as a good way to pull air through the trailer. So, but also you would, if you needed your AC, it's still going to be a full-size AC. They don't skimp on those sort of components.
Correct. So,
high quality trailer.
Well, we're going to take you guys over now to the Nobo.
Thanks.
Okay guys, so we are standing in front of the NoBO 19.3, and NoBO
stands for no boundaries.
Stands for
because these are really awesome off-grid travel trailers. You have a really nice off-road tire.
I like to usually include a lifetime supply of deodorant because it's NoBO.
Yeah, not allowed in the trailer.
No, I'm just kidding. NoBO, exactly. One thing that the NoBO has been known for is the aggressive off-road tire. They are part of our extreme outdoor camping lifestyle. They do very, very well on those off the beaten path places that people like to go. They're equipped with a kayak system.
Roof rack system as well. Like I say, generally are much more well insulated. So if you are into those sort of, shoulder season camping, again, you're going to have your heat tank your heated heat tank. Excuse me, your heated heat pads on your holding tank. So you can still do those later shoulder season, early spring camping. So again, a much more capable trailer for if you're going to be out doing some more extreme camping.
So this floor plan actually features a front Murphy bed system. You're going to have your dinette with your opposing kitchen, and then you are going to have the double over double bunks in the back with a front pack and play door system. It does sit on a tandem axle as well, so
you get a significant amount more gross weight cargo carrying capacity with this one here. So if you do have a few extra toys you want to bring the whole family load up, you're going to have this one's dry weight here weighing in at just over 4,000 pounds, and you can have a cargo carrying capacity of 3,400 pounds. So So
that's
you can,
huge.
that's huge on a trailer that's only 24 feet 4 inches in overall length. It's not the biggest trailer, but you can really carry a lot of things.
The other thing too is you got to remember, with a cargo carrying capacity like that, the people that are generally purchasing these are bringing a lot of stuff with them, like I said,
or going off grid.
Or going off grid, right? So they're going to be out there for longer
with
periods
loaded
of time.
water tanks, everything like that. So much more capable. Why don't we start talking about some of the features on this one?
Absolutely. So let's start off with, right above our heads is a full-size power awning. You got that beautiful LED strip right underneath as well, so it's going to light up that camping area for you. They do give you, like we've seen on the other coaches, the step above solid steps on there.
Adjustable legs, great for crown land.
Another thing too, like we had seen on the Wolf Pup, is they do that automotive tinted glass door. It really makes it look sharp. It's a nice additive. I think they brought that in
only 2 years ago, maybe
a couple years ago.
2020,
now.
I think.
Yeah. When you're getting in a coach this size, storage is also a main concern, right? If you take a look through there, you do have a full pass-through storage that takes you right through, so you can store longer things in there and more stuff.
Couple cool features on the front here, just like most of our other trailers, the electric tongue jack with your manual override. So again, if you ever find yourself stranded without power, you're still going to be able to get hitched on and off. But if you have your full power system, you're always going to have that easy, button access. Over here, one awesome feature that they put on here is your battery disconnect. So if you do have to go put your trailer in storage, you don't want any sort of draw on your battery, because you may just come back to a dead trailer. So if you just switch that, there won't be any draw to your power. You should come back to a trailer ready to go.
Perfect. The other thing I wanted to talk about really quickly too is this coach is built with 12-inch on center aluminum stud construction. They do have block foam insulation. It does also have that awesome product Asdel, right? And that Asdel is actually replaced in what they used to use in trailers a long time ago. It was called Luan. It has actually been replaced now. It has replaced the Luan essentially. Now the Asdel is a man-made composite wallboard. It is a lot more water resistant. It's environmentally friendly. So it definitely has a lot of massive advantages to it. It's lighter as well, right? So it definitely helps out with that. I'll show you over here with the pack and play door. This will lift fully up, and then there is a lock set in place so that you can travel with this sitting up. Tons of storage in here.
You could almost put a full-size pedal bike in there.
Yeah, right. Lawn chairs, coolers, to
whatever you're going to need for maybe your off-grid camping.
We'll take you over here to the back.
Nice walkable roof, so you have your ladder access up top, so you're going to be able to go up there, check out all your seals, make sure everything like that's looking good up there. But you always have this access up top, which is really nice.
That's right.
Couple other features on the back here. This is where actually the barbecue mounts, and you do get another very nice cast iron flat top grill, just like in the Geopros.
Like we saw in
high quality cooking, as well as a quick connect propane disconnect just down there, which will feed off your main tank, so you don't have to carry additional fuel. And then again, just like a lot of our other trailers, we have our backup camera prep. So if you ever want to invest in a backup camera, all you got to do is just get that camera mounted. You don't have to be screwing into the wall or anything like that. They're ready to go.
All right.
Let's go on inside.
Let's take you guys inside. So when you come on in, right on the right-hand side to your right is going to be your Murphy bed system. Now, when you're getting into a coach that's this size, it's very hard to accommodate and put everything in it. Most people say to me, Mitch, you know what I want? I want a 14-foot trailer. I want a couch, U-shaped dinette. I want a massive bed.
And it's got to be light.
And it's got to weigh 2,000 pounds. Well, I'm telling you though, they have gotten a lot more creative over the years, and that's why they invented the Murphy bed system. So you do have a couch, and then you do have a full RV queen that comes flipping over top of that couch.
Super easy to set up and take down, so if you are just pulling over quick for the night, it's as easy as dropping this travel pin here, and then your mattress comes down to your very nice spacious RV queen bed here. Additional storage up front, a curtain for this front window so you guys can sleep comfortably, some additional side lighting, as well as some very deep cabinet space here too as well. They're actually fairly significantly deep, so you can hang up, your coats, your long sleeves, all that sort of stuff. Lots of great space. USB USB ports on the sides of the beds here, so you can run that off your 12 volt, as well as just, you know, light switch access, some more power points as well.
I always love how they still utilize the front area of the cap, and they give you more additional space up front. You got excited on that, eh?
I love the extra storage, man. There's a lot of trailers that they really just board that up and it's just wasted space.
Awesome.
And it goes a long way.
Okay. Why don't you take us through the amenities that are offered in the kitchen?
So you'll see here, as the cameraman's pointing out, we have your dinette. This will fold down into an additional bed space if you have some additional travelers with you. But if not, it just gives you this really nice eating area next to your nice full-length window here. Over top here, you're going to have lots of storage here, some pass-through storage. So it's going to be great for just putting up your, you know, your kitchen items, your plates, your cups, all that sort of stuff.
I like to call them whatnots.
Whatnots?
Yeah.
The things you need.
Great for all your whatnots, right?
Over here, we're gonna have our nice, significantly large stainless steel sink here. Really nice fixtures as well too, coming with these.
Black stainless steel. The one thing you'll notice when you walked in here right off the hop is that there is a massive attention to, like, how do I put it?
High quality detail on all the cabinetry.
That's what I mean.
Everything like
There's
that.
so many unique little features. Like, you're gonna have the bottle opener. I'll show you a couple other things that are some of my favorites.
Spice rack zone here too, with some additional lighting, which is just a nice detail that they put in here. Again, a fairly significant cook space here, 2-burner top, with a glass cover here, so you can still utilize this counter space. High convection microwave oven too as well, because you may notice in this trailer that there isn't exactly a standard oven in here, which a lot of trailers do come with, but most RVers I talk to, and myself included, have actually never really used it. So they've gone, some trailers, just like Nobo's here, have been putting in these high convection microwave ovens, so they are still able to cook, you know, a chicken even in it, so you're not losing any cooking capability. Another really cool feature down here too is a central vac system. So, you know, obviously when you're out camping, especially if you're Crownland, you're gonna be dragging dirt in, people are in and out all day. Instead of trying to sweep it out the door or anything like that, it's a simple toe kick there, and you can just sweep all your dirt in there. There's a simple bag behind there for you to empty out later, but it's a great way to keep your trailer clean.
That really sucks. No pun
It sucks
intended.
hard.
So, I got to touch on this because it's one of my favorite things that Nobo's done for the last probably 2 or 3 years. I love this little picture that they put in here because it allows you to put any little places that you've visited, and I think it's a nice little touch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of different brands out there that think of those things, right? Yeah. So, right here you're gonna have an 8 cubic foot gas electric traditional trailer fridge. So it is gonna run off of propane or 110.
Awesome for off-grid if you want to run it off propane.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Right behind me here, we'll just touch on these. These are the teddy bear mattresses. As you're seeing, it's a more common trend. Double over double bunks, so they're definitely giving you a lot more width, so you can even have an adult sleep in there.
300-pound max capacity.
That's correct, yeah. So, we'll take you into the bathroom.
Which actually has a lot of features.
It does, surprisingly, eh? Yeah. So there's some additional storage, as you can see in front, so you can put towels and all your whatnots in there. Right above is going to be that fantastic fan, and that thing can suck out, like I've said before, and I'll say it once, I'll say it again, 900 cubic square feet of hot air out of this trailer in under 1 minute. So essentially, when your trailer on a hot day is filling up with all of the hot air and you're not in it,
and maybe you don't have power to run your AC, you can run that.
That's true too. I have had a lot of clients actually use their fantastic fan when they're camping off grid because they don't have plugged-in service to use their air conditioner.
Those cause a great draw.
And then spacious shower in the back.
Water miser system too. So again, if you're off grid, you can maintain, you know, your water levels instead of wasting any water waiting.
It's hugely important.
When you only have a small reserve and you're off grid, it really makes a huge difference.
And like Lucas had said before, and I'll just quickly explain it, that what that's going to do is when you want to have a shower, before, in any traditional trailer that you've ever had, you had to turn the water on, you had to wait quite a few minutes for it to get hot. All of that water is just going right into your gray tank while you're waiting for it to get hot.
Wasted
what this
water.
allows you to do is it allows you to bypass that water, put it back into the hot water tank system, and then once it's turned hot, that blue L bracket will turn white. You flip the nozzle up and then it starts letting water out, so you're not wasting any water. So it's very, very efficient.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There too is your heat tank control panel as well too. So anytime you're out there, you're going to have instant access to all your your control needs from in there.
Awesome. Come join me on the couch for a sec. All right. This concludes the segment of lightweight bunk models on single axles, tandem axles, some with slides, some without slides, all your mid-range towing capacity trailers.
But all high quality, great product.
Absolutely. So come on down, guys, to our virtual RV show. We have a ton of inventory to look at. Everything is all heated, lit up for you guys so you can view it comfortably. We are taking all safety precautions extremely serious, so we do have a safe environment to come on down and take a look. Get ahead on this year's camping season and get your RV right away. That way you can get out with your family and enjoy
Your brand
the
new
nature
trailer.
in your brand new trailer. All right, happy camping.